Juan.
Everyone was like slightly bullied. Juan.
One.
The Juan and only.
One.
Alright, what's good, everyone? We here again, and this time I've brought along the same exact person to co-host with me because Alex is still a bit preoccupied. And we got Timo back at again, so yay!
Hello.
Yay!
And now that all of you know exactly who Timo is because I interviewed the absolute living shit out of him last time,
I hope so.
you basically got his entire background. So let's get into stuff that we haven't really gone over before. Juan, if you'd like to start us off with technology stuff because you were curious about that.
Technology. I wanted to skip that, to be honest. That was already being done.
Alright, skip ahead.
Skip.
Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, just press the right arrow like 20 times.
No.
Or you Spotify listeners out there, you're kind of fucked. You might get that 30-second ad that's telling you, hey, just listen to the 30-second ad to not get 30-second ads. And you're like, cool, thanks, bro.
Fuck Spotify.
Fuck it, but I love it because I paid for premium.
Yeah, you have to love it now.
Yeah, I am forced to love it.
You must hug Spotify right now, or it'll shoot you in the head and your family as well.
Hell yeah. Like, YouTube actually is outside my window pointing a gun in. Like, bro, you paid Spotify, but you're not paying me?
Susan's outside your window with a gun pointed to your head right now.
Timo, have you got like any of those subscriptions like Spotify, YouTube?
Yeah.
I hate those things. I must know. But I have an Amazon Prime account subscription by accident.
By accident.
How did you do that?
It's I got trapped. It's kind of complicated, but basically, like sometimes they offer you a free month, and
Yeah.
if I can,
Yeah.
I will take it, and you just have to unsubscribe before the end of the month. And
Yeah.
I've done that once,
Nice.
and they actually have a good feature, even though that's the feature that got me. Like, you can check a box that will send you a mail like a week before the end of the month. So they tell you, okay, in a week we're gonna charge you, and for the whole year. And so last
Nice.
time I did that, and so I could unsubscribe in time. But this time I forgot that I had to check a mark. I thought it was automatic. Like, I thought they did it by default. So I was, this got out of my mind, and I was waiting for a mail that I never got. So after
Jesus.
the month, I got subscribed.
I think the exact same thing happened to me with the Xbox Game Pass,
Really?
whatever it's called.
Mm.
They gave you like loads of free games if you gave them like £1. Or was it £1? Like £1 for the first month, and then you could
Is it the Game
just
Pass?
unsubscribe.
With the PC thing?
Yeah. So like I
Oh.
got that to get a bunch of games for free, and then after that they start charging, and I missed the payment, so I just unsubscribed and went, fuck you, Xbox.
Oh,
Just got
God.
rid of everything Xbox.
But yeah, now I'm trying to take advantage of the situation and watch as many series and movies I can on Amazon Prime.
Because you've accidentally paid
Yeah,
for
and
it.
then I will watch more movies than I ever did, and then unsubscribe after the year.
Jeff Bezos is laughing right now in money.
He's swimming.
Oh, dear.
Like, we're gonna get a bunch of video essays from Timo at the end of the year, examining different films and shows.
Yes.
You could start like a whole Timo reviews.
That would be interesting, but too much effort. Not my.
The wave analysis.
If I have to make videos about analyzing things, it would be music. Like,
Why would you do that?
because it's my thing.
What's a music?
Yeah.
What is music?
Maybe people don't know, but it's just that music is my thing. It's my passion. It's everything. I love movies also, and I like basically the mix of visuals and music, but music is above all.
Yeah, I mean, even in films, sound takes a large priority. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if there's any soundtracks I can think of now off the top of my head, like No Country for Old Men. That's got an insane soundtrack. Without it, it's just not the same film. Like, can you guys think of any other really cool examples? I'm a film student, so I should give you like a top 20, but fuck that.
Uh,
No, go ahead.
the Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Star Wars. That's it.
Yep. That is the entirety of good soundtracks and films. There you have it.
Yes. No, but
No point even like checking anything else.
the
Go on.
thing is that it's really important in every movie. It's just some movies don't have a very noticeable soundtrack, and for some, it's become like the music itself is known by everyone, just like the movies I just mentioned.
Yeah. I think that's why like silence has become so powerful. Like Coen brothers films often make use of silence to emphasize, because you're just used to, like, okay, here's this that's gonna come up, but no, there's no sound, there's no music, so it kind of builds tension.
Hmm. Like which one?
Like another, like again going back to No Country for Old Men, uh there was a bit, well, this is kind of different because it's not as much silence as making it sound like silence. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but when movies try and make it quiet, they don't actually make it quiet, they just bring up all the volumes of all the little tiny things. So like the bed
Yeah.
noises of someone when they're sitting on a chair, gun
Yeah.
clicking, clothes rustling,
Yeah.
like that sort of shit. So how does that like apply to music as well when you're composing?
Wait, what? uh,
So like bringing, like emphasizing little details instead of just overpowering and blasting,
um,
like kind of pulling back, relieving some stress.
yeah, in some way there is this kind of technique also, where like if you bring down all the main instruments and then you keep all the detail that was in the background before and you would barely even notice, then that creates a different atmosphere. I wouldn't say it's the equivalent of silence, but but there is also perceived silence when, for example, all the instruments stop and there is the tail of the sound. Like I don't know if you hit a drum, just a snare or a crash, like the sound goes for a long time, but after like a few seconds, you don't even notice it anymore. You're like your mind is on something else, but the sound is still here. So it's not really silence, but it feels like silence, and there is a lot of that
Yeah.
in music.
Like going back to a little bit previous, if you sort of pulled away everything, put in the background stuff that was barely noticeable, does that like emphasize it when you put the mix back together?
Wait, can you repeat?
Like if you had like a kind of subtle melody going on in the background, like you can hear it the whole time, but it's not as prominent. And then you pull everything away, and it's just that subtle melody, and then you bring it back to the whole mix. Like, would people notice that more? I feel
Yes,
like it kind of pull
yes,
attention towards that.
because they can make out what's happening with that particular melody or instrument, and then when the all the rest of the instruments comes, then you can pay attention to it more because you know what it's doing. Does that make sense?
Not at all. It's fine.
Okay. Uh,
Dude, like I actually know nothing about music composition at all, so you're the guru.
it's just it depends on the kind of music you listen to, but some music are a lot of musics are made of just a lot of sounds, and most are very subtle, and they instead of hearing them individually, you hear them as a whole, and you just enjoy it like that. If you basically if you break out the song and just keep one of those elements, then you start to uh, hear it, um, even if there are all the instruments together. Like if there are a part where you just keep one instrument solo or almost solo, then you will start to hear it when all the instruments play, because you know it's there, you know what it's doing exactly, you know it's separate from the ensemble of the whole song.
Yeah. Like you can, if you're looking at individual layers, as a listener, it's the easiest to observe that when you're listening to the intro of like alternative electronic music, because every single time they all start up with like one track, then layer on another track for another 30
Yeah,
seconds,
yeah.
then they'll add the beat, then they'll repeat that for a minute, and like just over the course of 3 minutes it'll build up to like a crescendo almost.
Yeah, if you started
I
if
wasn't going anywhere with that, by the way.
if you started at the peak of the song, then you would be like, okay, well, what's going on here? There are a ton of things going on, and it sounds like one thing, one wall of sound, and
Cacophony.
yeah, but it doesn't, not necessarily, because I mean, I'm not sure about the definition of that, but I think that's supposed to sound kind of bad or dissonant. Uh,
I would define it as a clusterfuck.
yeah, but okay.
The official Jacob dictionary has spoken.
It doesn't have to be like that. It's just if there are a lot of instruments playing together, then it sounds like one thing. We can, most people can hear what are drums in the song. Like you can separate it from other instruments and all. But if you um, yeah, if you take the example of rock music or metal, then you know what's the drums, the bass, the guitars, the vocals. It's not one thing. You can hear those separate things. In electronic music, you don't have that. Um,
Distinction?
yeah, because you don't know what instrument is what, like what is doing what. It's not a real instrument that you can relate to. Uh,
It's all just waves,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. So when there are a ton of things together, then you don't really know what's playing what. Basically, it's one thing, one layer. Um, yeah.
Cool. Juan, do you play any instruments?
Let me adjust that. Yeah, I used to. Well, I tried to learn how to play a harmonica like years ago. That didn't go so well.
I mean, you're not up on the stage right now
Yes.
Why?
because of Rona.
Yeah.
Were you bored
The
of it?
thing that
or-
inspired me to play harmonica was Naruto.
Damn.
They had one anime opening that involved the harmonica. I think it was the 13th one in Shippuden or something like that. And as well as that Piano Man with the harmonica throughout the song. I learned how to play that in the end.
Nice. Like, for me, what drove me in the beginning was this motivation from competition. As a little kid, I used to be like, "Hey, this kid can play the piano. I want to do that. He can do it. I can't. What the fuck?" So I picked up the piano because I saw some kid that was better than me at something. And to this day, I'm stuck in toxic competitive gaming environments.
Did you go up stage and play the Jaws theme song?
Dude, I should have hit him with the.
Then
No, just play it once and leave.
yes, just leave the stage.
Just the two notes.
Timo,
Yeah,
did
Timo,
you ever
did you
have
make-
any competitions, like musical competitions or something like that in your school?
I don't think so.
What about talent shows in that case?
Well, not in music school. We had in wait, what's before high school? Like, yeah. Anyways,
Middle
in
school.
yeah, okay. In middle school, there was a kind of
Little school.
um, I don't know how to call it. It's like a festival, but within
Mm.
within the school, and it wasn't really a talent show, but I had a band, and we decided
Yeah.
to play, and it was pretty nice. There was another band also, um, and and yeah, it was really really cool.
What
You're
genre
telling me
did the
that...
band play? Oh, yeah.
So sorry,
Who's going?
I
Whose
couldn't
turn
hear.
is it? Okay, I'll go quick.
Yes.
So you're telling me that the Timo anime had a festival episode.
Yeah.
How close were you to choosing a maid cafe?
No, okay. It was not like that. It's not the same kind of festival as in
But would you dress up as a maid for me and send me a picture?
no.
No particular reason, just please. I'll pay you.
I mean,
£5, £10, £100.
oh.
Everything I have. I want Timo in the maid outfit.
Okay, bro.
How much are you ready?
Dude, I'll Photoshop myself in, like sitting at a table while he's making some ketchup drawing on my omurice or whatever the fuck they're called.
Omurice, yes.
But for the like, you want actually me to make omurice and stuff. That's gonna cost a
Dude,
lot.
hell yeah. Shit. Alright, fuck the omurice.
Just the maid outfit, not omurice.
I'll make it myself and I'll just have you pose with it.
Yeah, you bring it into your suitcase or your luggage. The omurice, it's just in there. Just
Customs are
that
like,
in the suitcase.
what the holy fuck?
The X-rays passing by. It's like a plate of omurice. And then when you're at Timo's house, you unzip the bag, and it's everywhere.
Well, here it is. I brought it. It's a little bit out of shape.
Bye.
But
No thanks.
just turn me around, walk me back out, lock the door.
Just throw you out the window.
Defenestration moments.
Mm.
Yeah, Timo, have you got any windows? I don't know why, but it feels like musicians just...
What the fuck?
It just feels like musicians wouldn't have windows. I can't explain it.
There is a window in front of me at around.
You're lying. Send me a picture.
I don't believe it.
You know, the funny thing is that there is a curtain in front of it, but I just
Ooh.
I mean, it's dark outside. It doesn't matter, but usually I don't have it. But yeah,
It's fine. I know there's nothing behind that curtain.
Is this
You just put it up to make people think there's a window.
window?
no, it's to block the sunlight when it's morning and I'm about to sleep.
Bro.
But yeah, I actually love that window. I have, you know, I'm mostly in front of my.
memories?
No, not
Fond
not
memories?
necessarily, but it's just well, it is true that I basically I love the sky. I love looking at the sky. It sounds
Oh,
like
yes.
it sounds like cheesy and stuff, but I really do. And and I have that window. It's not like, you know, it's diagonal. I don't know how to call it in English, but it's on the. I'm basically on the roof of my building,
Mm.
and and yeah, I'm mostly on my computer the whole day, and this window is in front of me, and I get sunlight, and I can, you know, it's a lot better than to be in some cave.
A
Because
gulag.
I know you probably asked that question because a lot of studios are underground and have almost no sunlight, right?
Hmm.
What are they?
Yes, most of them. I mean,
Why?
yeah, maybe not most of them, but a lot of them, and especially home studios. Like if you
Why would you do that?
um isolation.
Okay.
Yes. That's it.
Carry on.
I'm done. What do you want to know?
No, you were saying something, and I thought you had something to continue. But it's
5
fine. I
minutes
believe that
talking
you,
about my window. That's
you've convinced me. Okay, you've convinced me that you have at least one window. Okay, but I have an idea for you. This is hypothetical because you probably don't have this window. But if you do, I recommend putting like a massive poster of your favorite waifu so that she can like glow when the sunlight glows, like backlit. Just spread it across the window. Or do it the other way, so that when people are
What
like
the
looking into
fuck
your
is-
window, they just see a 2D waifu. But like, how would you guys react if you looked into like a random window and there was a massive anime poster?
I think I'd start screaming. Yes.
Like
That's
Juan just
normal
walking down the
people.
street and there's this Juan walking down the street and he does this dramatic turn at a window.
I do a
His
360
face turns.
and walk away.
Yeah.
I think it depends who is the character. Like if
Yes,
it's a
if it's,
random anime that I don't know, then whatever. If like I see the
So-
person and I see the character and it's a character I like, then I will do a thumbs up.
I'd do a backflip right now on the spot.
Maybe I would.
So,
if I
so
could.
if it was a, so Timo, if it was like a character from Nichijou, would you just turn up at their door, ring the doorbell, and be like, "Hello, anime friend"?
No, I just said I would do a thumb up.
No, it's the deer from Nichijou.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. I won't just. Yeah, there are too many people
All right,
who like
roleplay
anime.
time.
There are too many people who like anime. It's not unique.
It's boring now. You got to move on. But okay, roleplay time. I'm the principal, and you two are the deer that I'm wrestling.
Yes. Do a tombstone on me right now.
Bro, honestly, Nichijou is a fucking masterpiece. I should
I
rewatch
still haven't
it.
watched it, to be honest. Only the clips.
Dude. Like, honestly, the clips are good, but just... It is all
Yeah,
clips.
the thing is,
That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
They are the whole anime is into clips because the whole anime is golden.
Yeah, it's skits and all that.
Moments in everyday life.
Yes. The average high schooler's life, or whatever it is.
Well, do you know what
Yes, very average.
Nichijou means?
The everyday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Bro, I learned Japanese for like a year, and I forgot all of it.
How many weebs did you see there?
Where?
Oh, wait, you didn't take a class. You just studied and all that?
Yeah, bro. Like, that's
Oh.
the weeb shit to do. You just go on Google and you go, how do I learn Japanese? And then you give up after like a month, usually. But I like languages, so I stuck with it for a bit.
Mm.
But fuck 2000 kanji, man. Holy shit. Like, that's just never gonna happen.
Yes.
How many do you know, Timo?
I have no idea. I mean, the only way to know is to test it, but I never took class either, and I don't want to test myself. Like, why?
What's the amount there is? Like 2,000, did you say?
So, like, common use is 2000, but, like, if you don't want to be a retard, you should know, like, 500 of the
Five.
basic ones.
Oh, okay. Timo knows
Of course
9,000.
not. It's not like that. You don't even need them in the first place. I mean, obviously, it's very important that you know some, like especially if you go to Japan. But like, if you don't plan to go to Japan, then it's almost useless to learn. But yeah, you don't really
You-
need that much if you talk. You know, like you don't.
Yeah, just base level.
Yeah.
So when you find the kanji for KY, sumimasen, KY wa nan nan deshou ka?
Okay, why?
Fucking brilliant bit. It was like, oh god, I forgot what it meant even, but it was the ghost like walking around and asking, what does delusional mean? No. Fuck, I forgot what the word was. Ah, well, whatever. Like it was, I think
Oh.
oblivious.
What- what-
Sumimasen.
What does KY mean?
Good fucking question. Hang on. You know what? Let's just look this up on gshell.org. The one time I'm gonna Google anything on this podcast because you guys got me fucking curious. Even though I brought it up.
Oh dear.
KY, they put it as letters. That means being unable to read the situation, being unable to pick up the mood of the conversation.
Not reading the room. Huh.
So yeah, like oblivious kind of.
Well, is it something they say, or?
I have no idea. But yeah, we were talking about like the use of common kanji. Yeah, you don't need 500 per se, but if you want to like pick up a newspaper and be able to read it, you would probably need around that amount.
Yeah.
But just like everyday use, like all you need to know is www, or is it VVV? I think it's
It's
www.
W.
So like, do you interact with like Japanese people online, Timo? In Japanese?
Not much, but yes, I just just yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine because we are working together to make an album. I'm often
Ooh.
collaborating with Japanese circles uh, to make
Nice.
Yo,
Toho arrangements.
Ooh.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I still don't really know what Toho is, really.
Why?
Why?
Well, let me explain, because I don't
How
fucking know,
come?
Timo. Here's why.
Look
I
it
don't know,
up.
like, I'm
Try
familiar
the
with the phrase.
try the
I'm
games.
not Googling it.
Not right now, but
Oh, they make, like,
later.
games?
Toho
Just
is
read
a
the
game.
hentai.
The thing is, okay, Toho is
What?
it's a whole universe, and that like the most of the fan base is just a fan of the whole thing, the characters and stuff, maybe the stories and a lot of the memes, but and the music. A lot of people are fan of the music, but it's just a game originally. It's a it's a series of
Damn.
game.
I didn't know there was a universe. I didn't know there was a universe besides our own, but I'll check that
Uh,
out.
it's called Gen Sokyo.
It's pretty cool. Okay.
But yeah, just try
You'll see me at like
just try
6 a.m. online.
any of the game. I mean, maybe not any, but just
Good luck.
one that looks standard because um, there are like I don't know 10 or 15 standard game. It's like
Yeah.
how do you call? It's like a shooter basically
Bullet hell.
scroller. Yeah, and but there are a few like fighting games
Yeah.
or I don't even know there are a few side games that are not the standard ones. Try to play a standard one and see.
It feels like I'm about to get into the equivalent of a Fate series.
A black hole.
This massive fucking tunnel. You drop something and you just do not hear it clonk.
It never.
I
Clank.
think it's even deeper than that, but because I'm into it since I oh, oh my god, it's been such a long time. Um, but yeah, it really changed my life a lot. Like I met so many people thanks to that, and like the fact that I'm even producing music right now is a lot of is a lot due to that.
Hmm.
Because the first things I actually produced, that you can hear and listen to, were arrangements of the soundtrack of the game.
Oh. Okay. I'm slowly starting to piece this together. My monkey brain is shifting into gear. It's
Oonga
cranking
boonga.
up. It is doing the unga bunga. Alright, that's it. I'm out of brain juice. Now what?
It's a bit
I've ran out.
it's a bit early for that.
Hang on. Is it? Oh yeah, it's way too early. Jesus. It's like
We're
coming up to 9
halfway
p.m.
there.
Like my brain, I've programmed my brain to deactivate around 2-3 a.m. for peak efficiency.
Yes.
The rest of the time it's constantly overclocked. Like I don't know how my drivers are handling it, but
You need to eat some lighter fluid right now. Keep the engines going.
I need a water cool my forehead.
Maybe
Dude, you got any spare thermal paste?
I need to eat some thermal paste right now, bro.
remove your hat now.
Oh yeah, the hat.
Oh shit, yeah. Hang on. Forgot I was wearing an
You're
imaginary
overheating yourself. Silly boy, silly robot.
hat. Like I am completely cocooned in a duvet right now. So, because the heating in my house doesn't work. So how's winter over there in France?
Yes.
Cold.
Wait, is it even winter? Or am I just like really stupid?
It's not winter yet.
Until December, right?
Yeah, I mean it's like
Okay, cool.
I'm not actually sure. I learned this recently, but I think it's around Christmas basically. It becomes winter.
I always thought it'd be
You did-
winter around November because it gets cold as shit around this time.
Yeah, but autumn is cold. But like it doesn't snow. It's meant to snow in December.
Well,
And it can, like in England, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but in England, it can snow even in April. So,
Yeah,
April or February, something like that.
but snow doesn't equal winter.
Yeah. I wish it
Oh.
did.
So
Yeah, same.
Google says winter is in this 21st of December.
Ooh.
What? Okay, that kind of makes sense, but what?
Maybe in a traditional sense, because like a bunch of the world is ever changing and all that shit.
What is winter?
The thing is
What
just
is a winter?
it's just a season. Like you have to divide the year in 4 parts, and it's not really. Of course, we try to relate it to temperatures and stuff, but it's not necessarily that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like it's just part of keeping time, I guess. Like, shit that we were supposed to learn in primary school as 5-year-olds. We were like all 20-year-olds, no fucking clue what a season is.
Legit,
But
I was not taught about seasons. Like,
I'm fine with that.
much. Only the bare
That's the thing,
bones.
like it's not really reinstated, but
Yeah.
like you remember, seasons are a thing when you're learning like a foreign language in school, and they tell you what winter is in German, and you're like, okay, cool. I still don't know what the dates are, but I know what it is in German. I'm sure that'll take me places.
Like, Hitler comes out of the grave. He starts asking, "What's a season?"
What year is it? No, what season is it?
What season is it?
Oh, it's autumn. I'll be back in spring. It's getting kind of chilly.
Yes, you stop World War V.
But I'm coming for Poland. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah, Timo, if you had to make a piece about Hitler, how would you go about presenting that? Would you start with rifles, gas, noises? Jesus.
No, I think Hitler is more than that. It's a loving,
Loving, caring.
Man who did
Virtues.
nothing wrong.
I'm sure you have seen like pictures of him with his dog and stuff.
Honestly, that's such an interesting way to start a piece. Like, Timo, just imagine like the noise of boots marching, like an army marching, and that turns into a beat.
We need a
then
Hitler
you get, like-
concept right now.
Actually, I have a track that it's not exactly that, but you can hear.
Timo's way ahead of us.
I mean, really, I'm proud of this thing. Is you can hear like a train, and okay, you can hear a bicycle, but that's a reference, and yeah, all kinds of noises, and at some point you start to hear rifles, and then the rifles transitions into a drum break,
Screams.
and like the drums and the rifles are hitting at the same time, and it's doing a break, and then the drop. It's pretty cool.
Is this a work in progress or is it released
it's
already?
released. It's called it's a French title. It's called À la
Okay.
frontière du jour, and
Ooh.
it's actually it's an arrangement of an arrangement of Toho.
Toho.
Of an arrangement.
This one. Or basically, yeah, a remix of an arrangement. Or
That's cool.
Nice.
What is a remix?
oh,
You say
no.
Weetabix.
Yeah, what is Weetabix? I see these crazy ads, man. Girl pulling out a submarine out of the sea. Oh, she's had a Weetabix. Come on. That's got nothing to do with Weetabix, guys. Come on. Like, ads recently have just been getting so awful.
Oh yes, the
Like-
advert.
Like, for anyone that normally watches TV, that's not very noticeable because they're constantly watching it progress and degrade, so it's not as big. But me, who hasn't seen TV in like probably 10 plus years,
Yeah.
suddenly gets a TV in this new house, and I see some ads, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, people.
Where's the skip button?
Skip in 5 seconds, what? I want my pointless. I want to see what happens.
I can't wait to see
Do they get a
TV die.
pointless answer? Honestly, I don't think it's going to happen for a while.
Yeah,
Unless
the-
like another super easily accessible medium comes to replace it and becomes viral.
I think sports is its only clutch right now that's holding on to dearly for life.
Literally, it is just the older generation. As soon as they're gone, like,
Yeah.
bam. Because everyone's
Bang.
doing YouTubes, everyone's doing internets, and it's free. There's no ads, or way less ads.
Mhm.
There will be ads.
So, oh yeah, like that's coming. Like it's already started on YouTube, and I'm
Fucking hell.
hoping that they'll like swap over platforms.
There are a
So
ton
people
of
will
ads
realize
on
that it's
YouTube.
crazy. Like they
maybe
recently put in.
you don't realize it because you have ad blocker, but there are ads on YouTube, and even
No, I don't.
what?
I don't have ad blocker, but Karen.
Okay, first of all, how do you survive? And second, like, how do you not notice that there are a ton of ads?
Because I just mute it and I tab out until 5 seconds has passed.
Oh god.
Like I have this reflex,
Yeah,
right?
but
Instantly mute
with
it.
TV you can do the same, so it's not really, it's not different.
Yeah, but for now it's 5 seconds, not 10 minutes.
I guess that's true, but also the videos you watch are a lot shorter, probably.
Yeah,
Like I mean,
sometimes.
it depends on the channel you're talking about, but on TV usually it's like maybe you have like 1 hour or maybe two of show and then an ad.
I mean, okay, if you don't count the skip button, then the ratio of ads to videos becomes like significantly closer to TV. But most things are either 5 seconds long because everyone's realized that people hate fucking ads on YouTube, or they're skippable.
Yeah.
So if you count it like that, then for every video which is going to average like 10 minutes because that's the financial monetization goal, you'll get like 5 seconds of ads. Stretch that to an hour and you get, 50 seconds, no, 60 seconds.
Mm.
So you get a minute, which is still at least 5 times less than TV.
Yeah,
Like
I wouldn't say
ratio-wise.
there are as much as TV, obviously, but I wouldn't say there are no ads or that it's not significant. And nowadays you have more
Yeah,
and
yeah.
more ads within the video, like people talking about their sponsors and just making videos that are big ads, and they try to hide it.
Yeah, but you can skip that. Like you can just spam right arrow until you realize, oh, they're back to the
Yeah,
normal
that's the
video
good
now.
thing. You can skip, but when there are too much garbage, then it starts to become stinky.
Stinky.
Yeah, I guess that's the
Stinky.
perfect way to put it.
Stinky.
I mean, yeah, wherever there's money, ads will follow very quickly. But I don't know, because people have to get monetized somehow. But
Yeah.
it's a really shitty way of just like shoving ads in your face, and it's
Mm.
not. It's not like you watch the millionth eToro or because that's what's popular now, ad or Raid Shadow Legends, and you'll think, "Ooh, I might try that." No, you think the exact
Shadow
opposite.
Legend.
Like I did a little analysis thing for uni a bit ago about Grammarly and the obnoxious spamming of ads that they had, because their entire market campaign was just throw money at ads and not actually
Christ.
do anything else. And oh boy, did everyone know about Grammarly, but not in the positive way. Like there's that distinction between becoming viral for good and bad reasons, and yeah, those definitely don't belong in the first category.
Do you think Hitler uses Grammarly?
Oh yeah. Do you think? Well, they gotta have like a German setting for it.
Yes.
Dude, you put yen instead of 9 there. You should probably check that out. Keine Juden. Oh, dude, it's keinen. Yeah, there you go. Just I got you back, Hitler. Don't worry about it. Nice. Fuck that. Honestly, like if I want to check spelling, I just put it in Word
Yeah.
and give Google money as well. Wait, no, Microsoft. God damn. Google and Microsoft are not the same thing. Thank you, brain.
Yes.
Yo, Timo.
Yes.
If like Microsoft hired you to compose music for them, would you accept?
Uh,
Make Windows 10.5
With Toho music.
to Windows.
Hiring equals money, so it depends how much money.
All the money, like enough to
Yeah. Okay.
enough
Half
to
of Jeff Bezos'
buy.
body right now.
Yeah. Sure.
You just like slap the piano and then like you ask, "Where's my paycheck?"
'Cause, like, the thing is, if anybody hires me right now for a lot of money, then I would go for it, unless it's really, really immoral.
So what is that boundary of selling out for you,
North Korea.
It's
bro?
it depends.
We love Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un.
We need
is
a new
great.
anthem for the country. Will you accept?
Just like Kim Jong Un DMs him directly with like a really zoomed in version of his face.
I mean, it would be
I
scary.
really love your music.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd probably shit yourself. But you like
Think
if
about it, it would be scary to decline. Also,
yeah,
Right.
like I think it would be the most terrifying if it actually was him DMing you because
Oh my god.
that you'd see that and you'd be like, okay, that is 100% a troll, and then it's actually him and you just get nuked.
That's gonna be on the history books if they survive the nuclear fallout.
Speaking of nuclear explosions,
Yes.
what do you like to eat?
there's an asteroid.
Oh.
What?
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 What? I'll eat that nuclear explosion, thanks.
Did you just summon one right now?
Talking about
full
nuclear
of
explosions, what's your favorite food?
Oh, I see. He's doing the Jacob of let's just throw everyone off their wheels. Hang on, let me have a think about this one. I gotta think back to Fallout, but like any of the cans left over in that petrol station from Fallout
put.
4.
Huh?
Give me some radioactive beans.
Yes.
I wonder if like it'll microwave the contents to the point where it'll be like warm enough to eat. Wait, no, that's not how that works.
Just hit up Kim. So I need some beans.
Could you?
ASAP.
Surely you can like heat food up with gamma rays. Just that it'll be really fucking dumb because you'll die of radiation poisoning. Either that, or it's the smartest thing ever because like it's super quick food. You know, microwaves take ages.
I think you're onto something.
Why would I spend a minute waiting for something to heat up to like steaming hot when I can do it in 1 second and end up in hospital?
Yes.
See, this is innovation right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Timo, could you invent something for me?
Invent.
Yes, just invent something.
I actually have an idea, but
Yes.
I talked about it with some friends, and well, I think the only answer I got was that it's not hygienic or something. But basically,
Yes.
it's a thing to not exactly to replace, but to kind of act as a shower. The idea is a suit.
Oh boy,
Imagine,
A suit.
I like
yeah,
where this is
imagine
going.
a suit, but like a big suit that it covers your whole body, maybe just to the neck, because I don't know if it would be very good to have the head also, but let's say the whole body to the neck, and it's there are a few fuck, how do you call this, uh pipes or tubes,
Tubes.
yeah, to
Yes.
How did I know? What the fuck?
because it's logical, like it's connected to the suit, and so you put the suit on, it's like perfectly waterproof and stuff, and it just acts like a washing machine, so it inputs water, it rinses you, then it adds soap and stuff, and then it's, you have, I guess, some pressure and stuff, so it kind of, so it goes around your body basically because of the suit.
Yo,
It
Timo,
yes.
Timo, I'll invest £1 million if it can handle my shit and like extract it.
I mean, that's if you want your
Like
shit to
multitask.
maybe go all over your body.
Oh god.
I mean, can you make like a separate extraction tube?
So just for your booty.
Shove it up
Okay.
my ass.
That could be done, I guess.
We have the
Can you imagine?
technology.
When I finally have the money to visit Timo, he just sticks a massive pipe in my butthole. All right, Jacob, we're doing this. I have to test my prototype.
That's some kinky shit right there. was
Like
thinking.
I instantly knew when you said it's to do with showers that I'm like, okay, he just wants to sit in his chair all day, not have to fucking move. That's why I suggested the toilet, like including as well, so like you can shit, you can shower, and just sit there
But I
all
mean,
day.
if you
Yes.
think about it, it's like, I mean, if it works and if there are no, because I haven't thought about it, like all the bad things or anything. It saves a lot of water, and it probably saves a lot of time, because you only need like, if you think about it, the volume of water you need to just cover your body and like maybe a few centimeters around it is a lot less than you would use for a shower.
Well, you know your target audience now. Eco-friendly freaks.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, not just freaks, but it's just eco-friendly things are. I mean, it's a trend. It's a good trend, and it should become the norm probably. But it's not. It's a good time for this kind of thing. But what do you think? Do you
I
think
mean,
it's
fortunately for you,
do you think it's dirty? Do you think it wouldn't work?
well, as long as I can like have a hat included that's isolated, so I can make it a whole gimp suit, I'd be happy. I just want to be all bound up, taking my shower, unable to escape the terrifying
You're like
waters.
roped up, screaming in the shower.
Like you'd go into the shower for sentimental reasons because Timo's just innovated the future. So those are like completely useless now. But you're just sitting in your bathtub, rocking to and fro while having a shower in your suit.
Yeah.
And
That's fucking stupid. That's like putting a car on a horse.
Huh?
Have you ever put a car on a horse?
Explain yourself, please.
No, okay. For context, you have a suit that can wash your body, so you get in a bathtub, which is
No.
now useless to you because you have a
Okay,
suit
okay.
that'll wash your body.
Well, don't do that. It's
So
not
it's
meant for
like
that.
putting a car on a horse.
Okay, yes, I understand now, but I didn't guess why you would get in a bathtub with it.
Yo, if you attach like a breathing tank to the head, like you
Yes.
can make it a water swimsuit as well. Oh my god, you can go into like public pools in your, in your self-wash gimp suit.
You're washing yourself in public.
Guys, do never fear. This is completely sanitary. NDA approved.
Oh god.
God damn. So when's it coming out, Timo?
I don't know. I just had the idea. It's like not like
when
I'm
can I
actually.
expect the first prototype?
It's not like I'm actually gonna do something about it, but I think it's a nice idea, and when if I have the occasion, I want feedback to know if it's completely stupid or not.
I mean, it's an amazing idea, but this kind of thinking takes us to Wally Land, like the Pixar film Wally.
I
Wally.
haven't watched it yet.
What? Okay, homework, Timo. Before the next time you appear on this podcast, which you probably will at some
I'll
point,
see if it's on Amazon Prime.
dude. Timo's got a use out of it. Brilliant. All the Wally. Just watches Wally on repeat for a year.
'Cause now I'm
I
not
got
watching.
every cent out of this.
I'm not watching the movie I want to watch. I watch the movie that are available on the on the platform.
On Prime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and actually, I'm.
There's this little tick you can do.
Hmm?
There's this little tick you can do to say included with Prime, and then you get all the free movies that are with Prime, so you don't have to pay for them on top of the subscription. But it is just a sea of garbage.
Wait, what is?
All the Prime free stuff that you get on Prime Video.
Ah, but everything is free, no? Once you have the Prime.
Nope. That's the trick. It's like, hey, you want to watch this film? Cool. You
What?
got Prime? Yeah. And then it's like, give me £3.50, and you're like, fuck off.
What?
No, for real. Like, you still have to
Like-
pay to watch, like,
But some movies.
yeah, I think it's like Amazon wanted it on the platform, but they couldn't get a deal where it made sense for them to put it out free, where the expenses would be covered. I don't know how it works, but like, it's not all free, or maybe it depends on the licensing. But either way, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Netflix is better in that regard because there's nothing paid on there. Like even YouTube has or had paid shit. Does it still have YouTube Red stuff?
Red? YouTube Red?
Also, YouTube Red is basically just Pornhub. But yeah, like YouTube had like the YouTube Red stuff and series and shows that you'd have to pay for, right? And then Michael Vsauce was the first person I saw to like completely take that out and just put everything out for free.
Nice.
So I
Bless
don't
him.
know if that's still about.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The only thing I pay for YouTube is whatchamacallit, that one service that lets you watch things in the background or with your phone screen off.
Ah,
Yeah, they have that.
Yo.
isn't that
That's
with
the-
YouTube music?
I think so.
Um,
It's a necessary evil for me.
I understand. It's so annoying when you don't have it.
YouTube Music for some reason is just giving me hard Vivo vibes. I
Oh,
don't know
Vivo.
Yeah, Timo, have you got a Vivo?
No.
Would you be interested? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Depends on the
If
money.
you give me the idea for the
Depends
suit,
on the
if you
money.
give me the idea, give me the idea for the shower suit, then I'll claim it as my patent, and I'll make it, and I'll make millions, and that'll go towards your fund for having a Vivo.
Why do you need what?
I'm just being stupid. It's fine. Like literally, I am curling up the what is it? Like the strings that you tighten on like loose home trousers. That you like
Yeah,
tie in a
those.
bow to hold them up. Whatever that's called. Like
Until
I was
they get
rolling that up.
lost inside your trousers.
Like you can tell my brain is doing great right now. Like I don't know what the
I'm
fuck it
eating-
is. I think it's the
eating
winter.
breakfast.
Breakfast. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Timo just woke up. So
Oh, nice.
I actually have no idea. Like
Good morning.
Yeah, kind of. Good morning.
No, when did you wake up?
At
Timo, when did you wake up?
like 7 or 8.
PM.
Yeah.
Quoi?
Yes.
By the
What?
way,
Is it new for you also? I don't know.
no. I'm used to it by now.
Okay.
But I want to teach Juan one useful French thing. Like if you go to France, the one
Yeah.
word you'll need is quoi.
Quoi?
Yeah.
What is a quoi?
Useful.
Well, it's half a croissant. So
But it's
But,
more
it
it's more
means what?
useful if you actually know some French, because if you say that, people will just repeat.
Quoi?
quoi? Quoi? Fils de pute. Quoi?
If you haven't heard properly, but you could be able to understand, then that's useful. If you wouldn't understand anyway, then that's pretty useless.
No, just make him repeat 10 times and then learn the sentence for. Oh, sorry, I'm deaf.
And just walk away.
Yeah,
Y-
gets them
I can do
every
that.
time. Yo, Timo.
Yeah.
Is the village you live in very big? Like, do you know all the people personally?
What? Okay.
The place that you live in, France. Like, do you know people around you? Like, do you recognize people?
Well, not commonly, because there are. Wait. There are. Shit. Two. Wait, what the fuck is that number?
7.
Oh yeah, there are
11,
200
32.
200,000 people in my town.
Whoa.
It's a pretty big village.
Yeah, that's a pretty big village.
A hamlet, even.
Hamlet.
So, do you have like any people in your local area that you avoid because you did something embarrassing once and you just remember their face and you know they remember your face?
No.
Oh.
Why?
We have
I don't know
crackheads
why
in
I-
the city.
Why you?
That
have-
leap.
you have this
He just took a
experience?
fucking 5-meter stride. Have I had this experience? No, but I just like think it would be hilarious if you went outside and you were like, shit, that person knows that one embarrassing thing I did like 2 years ago, and just like sneaks, like goes Metal Gear stealth mode.
Oh, I remember you. You're the one who bombed the school.
Hey, didn't you shoot that school up? Yeah, that was
Yeah,
you.
it was me. Oh, you recognize me.
How are you?
Ooh.
How's the gun? You been keeping it polished? Jesus.
All right. What's the time on yours?
I'm just about to check. Hour 8. We're good.
Woo!
We're good. Oh god, that was intense. Really got my brain going. I'm press stop recording now.
Okay, you ending it? Did you end it?
Like I didn't even do an outro.